Welcome back, everybody. I'm Chris Wilson with Modified Independence. This is 7 Minutes for Seniors. I'm here with my friend, Mark Moss. We've already determined that he's not a doctor.
No, he's not.
He's an Esquire. And he does senior law. So if you've seen the previous segments, we've already addressed a lot of things about what you do to help seniors and everything. If you haven't seen them, feel free to go back and check them out. Otherwise, this is our fifth and final segment. And this segment is all about the future.
Yep.
So, who is somebody that you would want to meet either personally or professionally, or both? Alive, dead, or fictional are all on the table as far as I'm concerned.
Wow. I feel like there's a handful of people I would love to meet. I'm going to take a cue from one that's in the room now, Einstein. Well, not in the room literally, but
I was like,
a picture of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
Surprise.
Yeah.
I think Einstein would be very cool to meet.
Yeah. What's the first question you would ask him if you met him?
How the learning disabilities, what he overcame to get to what he discovered and is known for. Today someone has an intellectual or developmental disability. There's classes, there's programs, there's with not 529s. What's the
IEPs?
IEPs, thank you. 529 is retirement.
Yeah.
Or not retirement, another financial account, but there's plans that can go in place to help ensure that they stay on track and can learn and have certain accommodations and things made. In his day, learn.
Nothing. Yeah.
If you can't learn what's wrong with you, learn.
Or if they weren't intellectual enough, they'd send them off to a separate school.
Right. You go to some insane asylum, you know, the treatment and everything back then. So how did you overcome everything to get to that point?
Yeah.
So that would probably be what I would ask him.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good one. I haven't had Einstein yet. That's the first time somebody said that. I've had some pretty interesting answers. I had Reagan. Somebody said Reagan yesterday.
See, I was almost thinking about some of that, but I was like, I want to stay away from politics.
Yeah. And then, of course, Jesus is always popular. I'm waiting for somebody to say Allah. I mean,
Yeah. To me, politics, religion, I keep as much of those out of the office as I can.
Well, some people just, that's what they walk around with on their shoulder.
Oh, for sure. And if someone wants to bring it in, fine.
Absolutely.
I'm just not, because it's what we're doing. Mm-hmm. Is it relevant? Yes, for their plans.
Yeah.
Does it make someone a better attorney? That's subjective to the client, but to me, it's if we can be on the same page and understand what your goals are and how to accomplish them.
Well, in some cases, you probably have to understand somebody's religious beliefs in order to be able to make sure that their final wishes are.
There's a part of that goes into it, but as far as my religion, none of that. It's understanding where they're coming from and their needs and beliefs, making sure that they're in there and honored.
Yeah. But
that's kind of the extent of where that goes.
I've had lots of patients ask me, because I, as a therapist going into people's homes, they get very comfortable with you. You almost become part of the furniture, right? Mm-hmm. Especially if you're there frequently. And, I'd have some old ladies that were watching, church or whatever. And I had one lady ask me one time and I was like, as far as I'm concerned, I'm agnostic whenever I'm in your home.
Yeah.
You do it doesn't bother me.
Exactly.
And I don't have a problem with any of it. It all serves a purpose for somebody.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
And that purpose should usually be internal
for you.
Not external.
Bingo.
All right. So Einstein, I would agree. But as a person with a physics background, I would be more fascinated by where did he think the next step was? Because up until the day he died, he was probably thinking about where does this space-time thing go?
Yeah, I'm sure there's another layer and when it's space and it's a continuum and it keeps going. So I'm sure from that perspective,
it would be fascinating.
There's a lot left still.
Probably. Oh yeah. And probably that's where Stephen Hawking picked up and kept going in that direction too.
Yep.
Okay, so where do you see yourself in 5 years? Or the business, you and your business. You are the business.
First, I hate that question, but I always ask that even when I'm hiring as well. Because 5 years ago, would I have seen myself in this situation? No,
2019.
no, wouldn't have seen it. But the business was more infancy than it is now.
Mm-hmm.
My knowledge was less than it is now. I would say in 5 years, maybe doubled staff and team here.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You already got a pretty big group.
yeah, we've got I've got a team of 7 right now. Don't want to get too big. Want to kind of find that happy medium again. Keep it as a boutique firm, but maybe 3, 4 other attorneys, support staff, admin staff. From there, maybe a second location because we're based in Northeast Florida, but we have clients from the Panhandle all the way down to the Keys.
Yeah.
So we service the whole state.
Yeah.
So having multiple office locations, I think, could be helpful and ideal.
Or you could have a helicopter.
I don't know if it's in the budget, but that'd be cool.
Well, it'd be cheaper than having another location. Just be like, oh, cool, you're in the Villages. I'll be there in 42 minutes.
What's the maintenance on a helicopter, though?
Probably pretty high.
That's what I'm thinking.
But I'm guessing you're not going to want to pay rent forever to somebody for a space.
No, I don't want to buy. I want to buy.
That's a lot of lost equity.
Yeah, no, I want to buy a space for sure. That was the problem. Obviously, I ran into before this was everyone wants rent.
Yeah,
it's great, but I want the equity.
Yeah. I'm not paying your mortgage.
Right. So probably, I would say probably kind of double staff, and help. Kind of the cliche, but help more people. That's how we started this.
Well, yeah.
Wanting to give back and help people, and based on the statistics. God, I still can't say that word. And one of the other segments I couldn't say. Yeah. No, I still can't. Yeah. Consistent.
Just stop saying the word.
Consistently unable to speak. The statistics show that majority of people don't have this in place.
Yeah.
So how can we change that? Is one law firm in Florida going to change the overall statistics? Nailed it that time.
Got it.
Maybe a percentage or two,
yeah,
but not drastically. We've got to change it.
Well, I don't think there's any problem with. I don't think there's going to be any problem with growing your business because number one, you have a tremendous product, highly visible. I literally I have to see your Instagram post before I take a drink of coffee because I'm probably going to spit my coffee out like first thing in the morning. So usually whatever you posted the day before, I see it at like 4:30 or 4:31 or 5:01 in the morning, and I'm like, oh, that's hilarious.
You're an early person too.
I am.
Good for you.
Yeah, I just wake up. In most cases, I just wake up automatically.
Naturally at 4:30.
Yeah. It's the farm thing. I grew up on a farm, so it's kind of.
Means you go to bed early then too.
I'm usually out by 10:30. Okay. Last night was 10:30. I had to watch Simone.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But I made it. But I don't know. I lost my train of thought. That's going to be the end of our 5th segment.
It's a good way to end it.
Yeah, or whatever. just
U.S. wins gold and we end this.
Yeah, it just it's Friday.
Done.
It's time to have a drink and go do some golfing.
There you
right?
You're gonna golf.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm not.
Just pray for me.
Done.
I want to win.
I've sent it out, set it up. Good. I hope you win.
There you go. This has been our 5th segment of 7 Minutes for Seniors. We really appreciate you, Mark, my friend.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you guys. If you're enjoying it, like, follow, subscribe. Make sure you reach out to Mark. All of his contact information is going to be there. Follow him. He's extremely funny with his posts. And if you ever see this background, that means that another senior has taken care of all of the things that they needed to take care of, and that's really what this is all about.
Absolutely.
So, appreciate you.
Thank you.
Y'all have a great day.